What's up, YouTube? It's Red Zone 101 as always. God bless and peace. Hey guys, want to share with you something a little different today. Now, you know, most of my videos are on self-defense, my CO2 options for self-defense, handguns, you know, firearms, like what have you. But this is something a little different. Now, I've had my eye on this for some time now. This right here is called the Umarex AirJavelin. Now, this is a CO2 powered air gun, air rifle, let's say, that shoots boats. Literally, it doesn't shoot BBs or pellets or kinetic rounds. It shoots these right here. I would say arrows, but they're called boats. And just something a little different. Now, I've had my eye on this for some time now. I love archery. I love air guns. And to me, this right here combines the best of both worlds. And I just thought it would be really cool to have one. I've seen different videos on it. Here, let me show you the box here. I want to move this up and out of the way here. Okay. This is the box it comes in once I can get it to close for me. Of course, it's going to give me an issue now. There it is. The Umarex AirJavelin. It's supposed to shoot these boats up to 300 feet per second. It's CO2 powered. It's powered by an 88 gram CO2, but there are 90 gram CO2s that are compatible with any air gun that shoots an 88 gram CO2. And actually, I like the 90 gram CO2s a little bit better. To me, they give you a little bit more power, and actually you get a little bit more CO2 life. So anyway, this is the box it comes in. As I said, it's from Umarex. It's got a charging handle that's right here. The way that you put the CO2 in is this button right here, well, this right here, you depress this and you can open it up. So let me put it back in the box to give you a good look at it. Now, I've had it for about 2 weeks and haven't had a chance to shoot it because I didn't have a target that would actually stop a boat going this quick. And instead of going and paying $70 to $100 and some and buying one, a friend of mine had a target here that was rated for regular arrows, boats, whatever, but it wasn't rated for what are they called now? I'm going blank. Well, wasn't rated for anything over 300 feet per second. Okay, so crossbows, that's what I'm trying to get. It wasn't rated for crossbows. What I did is I reinforced it with some really thick foam here. So I'm hoping that's going to give it enough stopping power to stop my boats from going through here. And even if they do go through, there's nothing behind me here. It's safe. So we're going to give this a shot. So since I've got this made now, I can now go ahead and try out my new CO2 recreational air gun. Now, they say that you can even use this for small game hunting, which I could actually see. I see it for, to me, my philosophy of use, if I can borrow that from a certain YouTuber, would be for recreation, maybe small game hunting, and I don't know, in a pinch, could even consider it for home defense. Now, some of you might think that's a little, you know, reaching there, but I mean, let's think about it. Crossbows for years were used for self-defense as long. I mean the same thing with arrows. If this was all I had in my house at the time, yeah, I think I could get the job done with it. 1 or 2 good place shots. Anyway, but seriously, for recreation is what I'm thinking. So we're going to take a couple of shots with it and going to see how this thing works. Now, I haven't shot it. This will be my first time. I was going to put a red dot on it, but I decided to go with the scope. I still might change that out to a red dot. It comes with sights, but the sights are really, they're not that great. I'll put it like that. So I'd rather go with an optic. Now, I haven't sighted it in for this gun. I'm hoping that the rifle that I had it on is going to be enough, at least for me to hit my target. So without further ado, you know what? Let's give it a shot. Let's try it out. Okay, let me put the camera back here. I'm going to be shooting from about, let's say about, how far am I going to be shooting? I'm thinking I'm going to be shooting from about, I think it's 35 to 40 feet. I know that's not really that far, but still. You know, I'm just trying to see if I can hit the target, and I want to make sure that it's functioning. All right, guys, let's give this a shot. Give you another close-up look. I got my CO2 that's already in here. My charging handle is on this side. I don't have an arrow in yet, well, a bolt. So we're gonna put a bolt in it to give it a shot. And again, this is my first time trying this thing out. There we go. I heard that when you put in a bolt, it's supposed to snap in. So it's snapped in, it's charged. Let's make sure the safety's working. Pointing it right at the ground. Safety's working. Taking it off safe now. Let's see if I can hit the target. Like I said, it's not sighted in for this, so hopefully I'm going to hit at least the target. Let's see. Okay, going hot. Okay, I was aiming for dead center. It's hitting a little low, so let me adjust this to go up just a little bit. There we go. But it is hitting pretty much center. A little bit to the right, so let's take it to the left a little bit. Just a little bit, and let's put another bolt in it and give it a try. Now I bought extra bolts for it because it comes with 3. So put this one in. There we go. And snapped in. All right. Now I'm supposed to be able to get up to 27 shots with this. That's not bad on one CO2. All right. Let's try it again. One other thing. Safety's on. This is loud. So if you have neighbors and you're concerned with, you know, the noise, whatever, it is loud. And you know what? Let's close it up. There we go. That's a better look. Okay, I get a better grip on it. All right, going hot again. Second shot. I do have to give it this. It is consistent. I hit basically the second bolt in exactly almost the same spot. Now, when you're using this, you do have to charge it with the charging handle every time you're ready to shoot. You just can't charge it once and then just shoot and keep shooting. So, going for my third bolt here. Put that in. My safety's on. Should always put the safety on when I'm putting the bolt in. I just caught myself. Okay, we're going to turn this up a little bit because it's still shooting really low. Let's see if that takes me up a notch or 2. Okay? But so far, I like it. This is really nice. I've always, back on safe, I've always liked archery. I've always liked target practice with firearms and my air guns, because with my air guns, I can practice at home. I'm in the city, I'm in the D, you know. Can't shoot guns outside. Well, you're not supposed to anyway. Anyway, so this is to me the best of all of those worlds. It looks like a firearm. It shoots a bolt, which is an arrow. and it's CO2 powered. What's not to love? All right, let's see if I can hit dead center with this. All right. I'm still hitting about the same spot. It did go up a little bit. So I'm gonna really have to tune this up. I'm trying to do a little bit at a time. I don't want to overshoot. And granted, there's nothing in back of there, so I'm not worried about hitting anybody. I've got a safe area that I'm trying this out in, but still I want to keep it on the target. All right, put it on safe again. Let's try another bolt. I bought some extra bolts. A 6-pack. I got this on eBay. This actually I got for under $200. I think it was about $169 or $150 or something like that. And it came with 3 bolts. I purchased an extra 6 bolts. I think that cost me about 20 some bucks, whatever. So that's not bad. All right, let's put another bolt in it. See if I can get dead center. Now this right here is the 6-pack that I got on eBay. I get a lot of great deals on eBay. I mean, you know, and then again, there's a lot of good sites like Pyramid Air. They have great air guns, great prices. That's where I get a lot of my air guns from. But this one I did get on eBay. So this is a 6-pack here. All right, let's give it another shot. I'm trying to get that dead center. I'm trying to get this optic sighted in. Granted, I'm only at 35 to 40 feet, but you know, hey. All right, try it again. Okay, let me show you how you put your bolts in. Okay, this is the, let me see, this is where you want to put your bolts on. Okay, putting it in here like this. Again, still, and my safety's on. Push it in, it clicks in, and that's what it looks like. All right, let's try it again. Safety's off. Go for dead center. All right, it's taking a minute to sight in, but it is going up. I'm getting close to that dead center, to the place I want to be. Let's turn it up a little bit more. Okay, I'm thinking this might do it. Let's see. Well, if nothing else, it is on safe now. If nothing else, I've got 4 more bolts to try. And you know, I gotta say that target's working out really good. It's not going through, it's going in just enough. Friend of mine at work, he gave it to me. He said he doesn't shoot, he doesn't do archery anymore. And I just put some real thick foam on the front of it. So this way, even though it's not rated for a crossbow, which basically this is reaching at crossbow levels, let's get that out right. With that extra foam that I put on my target there, seems like it's doing really well. It's not going through. All right, let's give it another shot. Okay, that's hitting about the same spot again. So far, I'm going to tell you this. I like it. It's got a decent trigger on it. Not a target trigger, but I think it'd be good enough for hunting and recreation. But so far, this is great. Now, they do make other versions like this that are a little more expensive. I think there's one called the Air Saber. I'm not sure if that's going for, it's going for over 500, I think. And then there's another one, but these can get really expensive. This one here, as I said, hit for just under $200, about $150, $160. So for what I'm doing, this is fine. I don't do a lot of hunting. Most of my shooting is for recreation and self-defense practicing. But for what I want this, well, for what I'm going to use it for, this works for me. Okay, let's try another shot. Safety's on. Pushing it in. Okay. Now, one thing I do want to mention, where the place you put the arrows on, I like how they protected it here. This is basically just a long kind of a barrel that you slip the bolt onto. If this wasn't here, there would be a good chance you could damage or bend that. But I like the way that they did this. I do. But if you look here, not sure if you can see, it's in there, goes all the way through. It's well protected. And I gotta say, it shoots pretty good. All right, let's try it again. Okay, I am seriously trying to get there. I'm a perfectionist, okay? I like hitting zero. It's really close. It's really close, but it's not quite there yet for me. I've got 3 more arrows, but I gotta say this. It is consistent, and I think it has really good power. Now, again, I did mention self-defense, okay? Typically, you'd never use something like this for self-defense, but I gotta say, with the way that the things are going like in the world and how they're trying to put new stricter gun laws, especially like in the United States, which I don't think are going to help with all of the violent crime you have that's going on, because the only people that are going to obey new laws are going to be law-abiding citizens, people that are already obeying the laws. So making up a bunch of new laws, criminals aren't obeying the laws now. All right, I'm not going to get political. Let me try this again. But again, if this was all I had and someone was breaking into my house, one well-placed shot with this would definitely, if it didn't put the perpetrator down, let me put it like this, it would send him packing, okay? He would definitely have to find some medical attention. But for me, recreation, target shooting, this is great. All right, let's see if I can get that just right in the center. All right, going hot. Okay. That's what I wanted. That's dead center. Let's see if I can do it with the same 2 arrows. Now, hopefully I don't put them in the same arrow, because I don't want to break any of these boats. But that would be really cool if I did hit the same arrow. All right, let's give it a shot. I got 2 more to go. Putting it on safe. I think it's a good idea to always put it on safe when you're putting a boat in. I mean, just because you wouldn't want to be putting a boat in and make a mistake and hit the trigger and your hand is up here. So, yeah. Well, that's just my own personal opinion. All right. Charging it. All right, let's see how consistent this is. So far, so good. I'm loving it. Putting it back on safe. Okay, this is my last boat. I thank you guys for hanging out with me and, just staying to see the rest of this video. Hey, all right, my last one is charged. I'm gonna turn it up just a little bit. All right, let's see what we can do here. Well, people, I gotta say it is consistent. Let's take the camera over and take a look, but this right here, so far, now I've only shot 9 arrows, but I gotta say, if it continues to function and perform the way that it is, this is a great buy. I mean, even if you're not a hunter, let's say that you're into archery, you're getting older like I am, and I can still draw a bow, compound bow, and recurve and all that, but you know, after a while, you know, it starts to wear on you. So this right here would be a great option. You know, I'm just saying, period. Now I've got it set for 10 yards here, so this is perfect. Let's take a look at the target. All right, people, let's take a walk. All right. Yes, I have a lot of dandelions, and I need to cut the grass. But look at that. I started here and just slowly worked my way up, and that is almost, my last arrow is almost dead center. So I got to give this a thumbs up. I mean, this is a really nice, this is just a really nice air gun, and I think it's innovative. I mean, really, combining the rifle with the air gun and then also your bolts here, and they went in pretty good. I think definitely try to, oh yeah. And if you put a broadhead on one of these or a hunting tip, you could definitely hunt small game at, you know, I'd say anywhere between 15 maybe to 20 yards or whatever. I mean, definitely. So again, my own personal opinion, I don't have any regrets buying this AirJavelin. If it continues to perform the way that it is now, and for the price I got it at, I mean, people, this is something you might want to look into. Anyway, looking at the grass here, I need to definitely cut it before the wife gets home. But I gotta say, I like dandelions, okay? I know people say they're weeds, but when I was growing up as a kid, you know, I just saw the pretty yellow flower that I would pick for my mom, and I would take her a bunch in and say, hey mom, these are for you. So, but I am gonna cut them down. So anyway, hey guys, wanna thank you for watching. Again, this is Red Zone 101. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate your support. Take care out there, watch your six, and as always, God bless and peace. God bless you guys. Hey, enjoy this weekend, man. This is beautiful weather, at least Saturday is. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Enjoy the day. All right, take care now.